Hey YouTube, it's Fire Mike coming to you from the man cave again. I want to share with you three of my latest creations. I just finished these last night or early this morning. I am doing a holster for a Smith Wesson SD9 for a friend of mine, and he wanted a smaller holster that he could wear outside or inside, so I still have to create the clips that go inside, but for now he could wear it outside. And I created a mag pouch for him, and I have to say I'm very happy with the way this holster has worked out. It's got really good retention, but it's still smooth on the draw, goes back in real nice, it sits well. I've got maybe about 10-15 degrees of cant on it, maybe for a little bit more concealability. So I am very happy with this holster. And now I also had another friend of mine who's, both of these guys are lefties, and it's killing me because I'm so right-handed. I'm a very right-hand dominant, however you're supposed to say it. But both these guys are left-handed, so it took me a little bit to kind of get acclimated to working with a left-handed holster system. But I did, and this is for a Glock 19. I made it a little bit bigger because he really wants to be able to conceal this, and I'm relatively small framed. He's a little bit bigger framed than I am, so he should be able to conceal this very easily once we kind of get adjusted to his body. It fits really tight, and it's got a lot of positive retention to it. If you listen to it really closely, I don't know if you can hear it or not. I mean, it snaps in there. It almost feels like it's going in that Black Hawk holster he's got, where you hear the snap. The kids are playing outside. It almost sounds like that when it goes in, if not even more positive. I mean, it snaps in there, but it draws out very easily, like very easily. So I'm very happy with this holster. I actually had I drilled a little drain hole for it, so if he is ever out in some kind of monsoon somewhere, he can his holster's not going to fill up with water. You know, it's going to drain out the bottom just because of the way the holster's made, but still it's got a little bit of a drain hole there at the bottom. Positives and negatives on both of these holsters. My edges are very smooth on all of the holsters. I spent a lot of time on the edges. I picked up a belt sander and a grinding wheel with the buffing and polishing wheels. So now the edges are very smooth. I spent a lot of time on the edges. I wet sanded all of them. Actually, except for the mag pouch. I didn't wet sand the mag pouch because he really didn't care that much about it. The positives are the edges are better. The negatives are the rivets are really hard to be consistent when you don't have the rivet pressing tool. So I will be purchasing that. What I use for my rivets now is the little hand punch that you use with a hammer. So it's really hard to keep consistent rivets when you do that. So in the future, I'm going to buy one of the rivet presses where I can get the same rivet every time, and if I can get that, I would be doing real well. The other thing I did that's new, I changed my belt loop style, and I made a jig to press these out, and these turned out magnificent. I love them. So that's about it. I'm very happy with all of these holsters, and I will be making more, I promise you that. So with that, signing off.